Hi everyone, Dr. Karen. This is part 2 of a short series I'm putting together on why it's not your fault you struggle to lose weight. In part 1 of this series, I talked about the reasons why the eat less, move more weight loss gospel does not work. Ask any chronic dieter, it does not work. In this video, I want to talk about the pivotal role of insulin and its role in our weight loss, weight gain journey. There is another way, but unfortunately, it is completely contrary to everything that you have learned about dieting. It has nothing to do with calories, nothing. It has everything to do with insulin. Centuries ago, when our ancestors did not have the convenience of grocery stores and refrigerators, and they were lucky enough to kill some wild beast without getting themselves killed in the process, they would feast. We'd also dig up some tubers to add to that, and if we were lucky, we'd get some berries for dessert if they happened to be in season. We would feast, and all of the extra energy that we didn't need right at that moment would get packed away as body fat by insulin, our energy storing hormone, for future use for future famine, which was probably the next day until we had the next big kill. In the 21st century, no hunter-gathering required. All we have to do to feast is a quick stroll around the grocery store or a short trip to the refrigerator, which we do on a regular basis. We can feast multiple times every day, and feast we do again and again and again. And insulin, our energy storing hormone, keeps doing its job, and it stores all that excess energy as body fat for future famine, which never comes. So insulin used to be our friend, saved our lives when food was scarce. Insulin is now packing on the pounds, and it is slowly killing us. Insulin is both friend and foe. So what are we supposed to do about this? Manage your insulin. Manage your insulin? What are you talking about? How can I manage my insulin? It is possible. You just need to understand a little bit about your physiology and what happens when you eat. So these days, it's recommended that we have 5 to 6 small, low-fat, high carbohydrate, often highly processed foods each day. And when you eat like that, this is what happens with your physiology. Let's say you get up, you have a cup of coffee with sugar, maybe some cream, and on your way out the door, you grab a bagel with some cream cheese topped with a little bit of homemade strawberry jam. You eat that, your system rapidly digests and absorbs the sugar and flour in the bagel with the strawberry jam into your system, and it elevates your blood sugar. Your pancreas, recognizing the blood sugar, says, oh, we need some insulin, and insulin spikes. Your insulin drops your glucose and does 3 things. It pushes energy into all of your cells to give them the energy that they need for daily functioning. The second thing it does is it stores an emergency supply of energy in your liver and a little bit in your muscles. The third thing it does is all of the excess is stored away as body fat for future famine. 2-3 hours later, you start to get a little bit hungry and like, I need to eat something. And your cells are like, hey, we're out of energy here. Can you get us something to eat? And you say, yeah, I'm going to wait a bit. So what happens is your system uses that emergency supply, gets your cells a little bit more energy, and you can put it off for a bit. But then a little bit later, they're like, hey, we're in crisis here. We need more energy. So what happens? Your stomach grumbles, you maybe start to get a bit grumpy, a little bit irritable, you can't focus on your task at hand. So you think, I need a coffee with sugar, probably, maybe some cream, and let's grab a muffin. So the flour and the sugar in the coffee and the muffin spike your blood sugar. Insulin is like, to the rescue, let's get that blood sugar down, pushes some sugar into your cells for energy, stores a bit for emergency supply, and puts all of the rest away for famine as body fat. And that happens 5-6 times a day. Now, what you need to know is that insulin is our energy storage hormone. And when you are storing energy, you cannot burn energy. You cannot do both at the same time. So when your insulin is high, you cannot access your body fat for fuel. So your body makes you hungry. You fill it up with sugar again, sugar, flour, can't access your body fat. So in order for you to lose body fat, you need to drop your insulin levels, which will then allow your body to access its energy stores, which is there as body fat, and burn your body fat. So next video, we'll talk about what you can do to get your insulin levels down. I hope that was helpful. We'll talk soon.